I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. Here we have Streak Killer, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, Steel Jaw. It's the middleweight division, plenty of power as well as a lot of speed, and they will enjoy a power advantage.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Up first is Streak Killer from the United States of America. Coming off a very close, controversial win, let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. And they'll be facing Steel Jaw from Mexico. In their last fight, they won by knockout.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. The Streak Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the dark purple trunks with dark purple trim. Steel Jaw.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A perfect counter shot. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Nice counter. Throws the jab but does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. How many more of these crosses is he going to take? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. He blocks that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. It's all offense all the time. And he scores with an upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. And Steel Jaw has been dropped. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a
and down goes Steel Jaw. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good defense with that left jab. Well done with that counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these 2 middleweights? Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. They block the jab. These 2 fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a nightmare scenario! That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. That uppercut can't get through. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Hold that thought! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Steel jaw couldn't take any more. Down he goes. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw
It is fully packed here tonight. First up, Street Killer from the United States of America. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. And they'll be facing Steamboat from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. See how they bounce back here.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Streak Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks trimmed with yellow, Steamboat.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Ooh, a stiff right jab. Missing with the hook. Clean left jab. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Misses with that uppercut. He parries that left jab away. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That's straight hurting. No doubt about it, this fighter loves to throw jabs. Hold it right there! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What we saw. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Nobody home with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. Does well to block that left jab. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. And he scores with the counter. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice exchange here from both men. Defense is not an option for these two. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. We're always looking, and Steamboat goes down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought,
Let's get it started in round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A perfect counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. It's bombs away. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Down goes Steamboat. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, you on it.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Nice stop, but that won't score. To be careful not to punch himself out. Big whiff with the right hook. Well done with that counter shot. knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hot.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. That jab just missed with the left hand. So much. Whoa, wait a minute. What a massive upset this would be. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can they finish it? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is gonna have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh my, that's a game changer. And Steamboat goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have Streak Killer, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. And they'll be facing Supersonic. These two will be competing as middleweights, one of the most glamorous divisions in all of boxing. You can see who has the power advantage.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first is Streak Killer from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Up against them, Supersonic from England. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Streak Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner from England. Wearing the green trunks trimmed with orange, Supersonic.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That left hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab can't find a home. The straight right just misses. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So close with that uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. They block that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... And there's the bell to start round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Throws the jab but does not score. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Beautiful counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. The stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't.
On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good defense here, pairing off those shots. And he just misses with that jab. Parries that jab away. Good counter punching. Couldn't land that jab. Punch, counter punch. He blocks that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. And it's a supersonic boom as down goes supersonic. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the...
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. His stamina is off the charts. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Brilliant hook there. These two were made for each other. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Couldn't land that jab. That hook doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. And that jab just missed with the left hand. And we may see an early stoppage here. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Hold that thought. Are we about to see a first round knockout? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He parries that left jab away. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He blocks that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Just missed with that jab. They block that jab. That jab gets blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Here comes round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Jab slightly off target. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Back and forth they go. Nice defense on that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And down goes Supersonic. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
That's lights out right there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night-night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have Streak Killer, and they do have a reach advantage here. And standing across from him, Kell Brook. Who's been your favorite middleweight champion over the years? Maybe Canelo Alvarez, Roy Jones Jr.? Well, these two certainly hope they can be on your list. And you can see one of these fighters is older than the other.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
First up, Streak Killer from the United States of America, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook from the United Kingdom, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Streak Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United Kingdom, Special K, Kell Brook.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's one of my favorite
I went over
venues.
the rules.
You can't get a
I want
better
you to
place to
protect
fight.
yourself
So a
at all
capacity
times.
crowd here for
And
this
what I
one.
say,
We've been
you
waiting a
must obey.
long time for
Good
this
luck.
matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Nice counter. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Big shot, and down goes Brook. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice job defensively, but he couldn't score with his return either. Oh, wait a minute. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You on that?
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though, got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Just misses with that left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Hold it right there. Code red for Kell Brook. Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.